Welcome to another quick tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to get set up in Unity, which we've mentioned a little bit before, but wanted to just kind of start with a good tutorial to show you the basics. If you're new to Unity, obviously if you're a 3D modeler or have done game design, you know of Unity, and so this will be pretty basic, but for people that are looking to get into it, this might be helpful. Unity is a free program. It's used to create two-dimensional and three-dimensional games, virtual reality, augmented reality applications as well. So what you need to do is go to the Unity store, just search Unity, and you'll find three different options for getting started with downloading the software. We're going to go with personal. Now, once you've done that, now you can open the program. When you open the program, you're going to be asked to create a free Unity account. I've already created my Unity account, so I'm not going to do it again. And then what we're going to do now is it's time now to create our first project. So you can either import asset packages upon starting your project. So if you click on this, you can see the different asset packages that you can bring in right away. Or you can do this later once you've created the project. So we're just going to create this project and not bring in the Unity assets yet. Now we're in the scene view of Unity. And if you have a mouse with two keys and a wheel or three buttons, most simple basic controls are if you click the left button and drag it out, you can select. If you hit the middle button and hold that and move the mouse, you can pan. And if you hold the right button and move it left and right, you can rotate. Let's try making a quick 3D object. What we're going to do is we're going to click over here in our hierarchy. We're going to right click, go 3D object, and we're going to go cube. Right, immediately we have a cube that shows up in the middle of our scene. At any point, if we want, while the object in the hierarchy is selected, we can hit Shift and F, and it will frame that object in the middle of our view. At the top, we have three different windows. We have the scene view, which we're currently looking at. We have the game view, which is the current view of our main camera over here in our hierarchy. And then we have the asset store, which allows us to go and connect with assets that other Unity users have created that you can download and use in your projects. You can get lost in the Unity asset store looking for assets because there's so many different things that can help you take your project or your game to the next level. We're going to go back to our scene view here. We also have these play, pause, and next scene buttons at the top. Playing will run what the game currently looks like. Pausing that will take you out of that momentarily, and then unpausing it will take you back, and then this button will take you to the next scene in your if you have multiple scenes over here in your hierarchy. So let's make something that we can test out. I already have a cube now here in my scene. And now I'm going to go right click 3D object and add a plane. I'm going to reposition my camera a little bit. And be down here in the lower right. Now I'm going to bring this over so I'm sort of in the middle of my plane. And then I'm going to bring my cube in somewhere in the center here. So we're looking at something like this. As mentioned before, we can add in the startup assets at any point. To do this, we simply go to Assets, Import Package, and then we get a list of different packages we can import immediately into Unity, into our project. Keep in mind, these are only imported into this project, and if you start a new project, you'll have to import them again. So what we're going to do is right now we're going to import the characters. And it's going to prepare this package, and it's going to give us a list over here in a second that shows us everything that's going to be brought into Unity. And now we're done importing, and now we see down here in our project window under assets we have this standard assets folder. If we click on that, we see that we now have characters. We're going to go characters, first person controller, prefabs, and there's the two different types of characters that we have in the first person view. We're going to start with the Fps Controller. To use this, we're just going to simply drag it and drop it onto our main camera. Now all we need to do is position where we want this scene to begin and where we want the controller to begin in the scene. We're going to leave it where it is, and we're going to go up and we're going to click play. Now I'm just moving my mouse left or right, and I have the ability to use my forward, backward, right, and left keys to move around in the scene. I can even hit spacebar if I want to jump. Be careful if you're working on a small plane like this, because if you move off to the side, you're going to fall off the edge like this. And there goes my scene. So we're going to exit out of that. So play around with these and get comfortable, and watch some of our next tutorials as we start walking you through some more advanced projects. Thank you for watching.